Picture this. You step into a crowded room, heart pounding, palms sweaty, and within seconds, you spark a conversation so natural it feels like you've known each other for years. Welcome, friends, to a journey into the hidden power of small talk. You might think it's just filler, weather talk, weekend banter, but what if I told you this tiny art form is the key to unlocking confidence, forging connections, and even opening doors you never imagined? Let's begin with one simple truth. Every relationship, every opportunity starts with a single hello. That brief exchange, small talk, is your invitation to be seen, heard, and remembered. Think about the last time you felt awkward in a social setting. Maybe you hovered by the snack table, clutching your coffee, wishing for a miracle. Been there. Now imagine instead you glance at the coffee machine and say, "They definitely overdid it with the foam today, don't you think?" Instantly, you've given someone a lifeline, a bridge to connect. Underneath that bridge lies a fascinating web of psychology. Humans are wired for reciprocity. When you ask a genuine question, people feel compelled to respond and to return the favor. Our brains crave novelty. An unexpected, open-ended question triggers curiosity, urging the listener to lean in, both physically and mentally. And when you bring positive energy, smiles, laughter, that emotion spreads like wildfire. Suddenly, small talk isn't small at all. It's social currency. So how do we transform awkward silences into meaningful moments? Let's build your conversation toolkit. First, arm yourself with versatile conversation starters. Forget the generic, "How are you?" Instead, notice something immediately around you. That painting over there, what do you make of it? Or, "I just tried the caramel latte, almost made me weep tears of joy." Specificity invites engagement. Next, try the F.O.D method. Family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Ask about family stories. Any fun traditions at home this season? Inquire about work. What's the most surprising thing you've learned in your current role? Explore hobbies. I saw you had hiking boots. Ever conquered a trail that felt impossible? And dream big. If you could teleport anywhere right now, where would you go? Each question opens a door to personal stories. But remember, listening is your secret weapon. Active listening means nodding, maintaining eye contact, and sprinkling in affirmations like, "Wow," or "Tell me more." When you echo keywords, "You love sailing?" "What's been your favorite voyage?" People feel understood. They sense you care. Now, let me share a real-life tale. At a recent networking event, I was paralyzed by the buzz of strangers exchanging business cards like confetti. I hovered until I spotted someone fiddling with their name badge. I asked, "That badge clip is intricate. Any story behind it?" To my surprise, it led to a conversation about his grandmother, a seamstress who designed it. Within minutes, his eyes lit up, and I found myself introduced to half the room, all from a small, curious question. Here's another scenario. The dreaded elevator ride with your boss. 10 floors of potential silence. Instead of staring resolutely at the floor indicator, try, "This elevator music sounds like a 90s sitcom. Wish we had a laugh track to go with it." It's light, it's fun, and suddenly you're both smiling. Of course, pauses will happen. Embrace them. Silence isn't a void, it's space for reflection. When conversation dips, fill it gracefully with a thoughtful "so" or a genuine smile. And if you trip over a word or deliver a corny joke, laugh at yourself. Well, that came out smoother than a gravel road. Self-deprecating humor shows confidence and humanity. Let's peek again at the theory behind the magic. Emotional contagion tells us that our mood influences others. Bring warmth and people mirror it. Social proof reminds us that in groups, we follow cues. When you confidently engage, others follow suit. And the curiosity gap, that itch when information is partly revealed, keeps your listener hooked, hungry for more. Now, mix humor with self-motivation, treating small talk as a social workout. Each chat is a rep, each question a sit. You'll build conversational muscles that'll carry you through interviews, conferences, or even your next family gathering with ease. Ready for a challenge? At your next gathering, set a personal goal. Introduce yourself to 3 people you don't know, using at least one specific observation per conversation. Notice how, by the third person, you'll feel a surge of confidence. You'll realize small talk isn't an obstacle, it's a launch pad. Before we wrap up, here are 2 pro tips to elevate your game. Story snippets. Share a 10-second anecdote. A mini story adds depth and memorability. For instance, Last weekend, I tried paddleboarding and face planted into the lake. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Follow-up finesse. Always have a backup question. If someone mentions they love cooking, follow with, what's the dish you could eat every day without getting tired? And with that, let's summarize. Small talk is your first handshake with the world. It's powered by genuine curiosity, fueled by active listening, and elevated by humor. It's grounded in psychological principles, reciprocity, emotional contagion, curiosity gaps, but made human through your warmth and authenticity. Every hello, every smile, every question is a brick in the foundation of trust. Build it wisely, and you'll unlock doors to friendships, opportunities, and self-confidence you never knew existed. If you found these insights helpful, hit subscribe and ring the bell. There's much more on communication, confidence, and personal growth coming your way. Thanks for listening, and here's to turning every small talk into your next big break.